But yep, we've got the race starting now. No more tapping out. And let's do this. Bahrain, 29 laps. Let's do this. And here we go for the formation lap. We go here, black zone first, and old enemy in second. So this is your grid for today, guys, and yeah. Alright, so we are reforming the grid right now, and the race will be underway as soon as it's formed. Black zone P1, an old enemy P2, Mumbo P3, Freaky P4, Scraffy P5, Bulgarian Ninja P6, Zinski P7, Jordan P8, Village P9, Richie P10, Sheezy's P11, Jav P12, and Tiv P13, and it's 5 red lights, and away we go. Here is Bahrain Round 1 Grand Prix. Oh, there's a crash there. Who's that? That is Tib. Tib is out of this race. It looked like he hit with Village there. I'm not too sure. But it is safety car. As it is safety car, I am going to quickly turn down my desktop audio. Just really quick, because I can see it's too loud. Right. There we go. But I saw Tib hit someone there. That doesn't look good. Sure, FYA will pick up on that one after the race. But safety car, lap 1. That is mad. Thank you for that clip. But yeah, it looks like Village doesn't have a front wing. Yeah, he does not have a front wing. I am sure people will be pitting. I'll put on the tyres here. Yep, 3 people come into the pit here. Jerv, Village, and Sheezy. So, yep. Going on the hards. Village goes on the mediums, and Jerv goes on the mediums. Let's go back to the old enemy. They're just catching up to safety car. Oh no, they're behind safety car. Okay. Black zone just behind. So you see. Oh, it looks. Excited to see what's going to happen with Freaky and Scraffy here. Oh, as Bulgarian Ninja gets a 5-second penalty for ignoring the yellow flag. Axon just warming his tyres up there. Jav catches up and Sheezy's retires. What has happened there? What happened? But is Village hit him again or something? What happened? I'm not accusing anyone, but what happened there? Yes, if anyone is on the wrong tyres, it will be a disqualification if you don't pit lap 1, but I forgot to say that, so if you don't lap, so if you haven't, just pit now and it should be fine. Okay, well, let's see what is the safety car going to come in this lap, and safety car is coming in this lap as everyone desperately warms their tyres up. Looks like Old Enemy is making a gap from safety car. When will he start? And here we go. And racing is back as we go over the line. Scruffy has pit. I think he was on the wrong tyres. Or he's just doing a strategical pit. Either one. But here we go. An Old Enemy and Blackstone battling for P1. As Freaky goes P3. Oh, Jav looks like he's... Oh, Jav and Richie side by side. Looks like Jav gets in front, but still battling though. Oh, and there's a bit of contact there. As they are wheel to wheel. I see now down the straight. Doesn't look like anyone's gaining much time, but Bulgarian Ninja is getting closer to Jordan. Is he gonna try and make a move? He goes a bit wide there. Oh, and into the corner. Will he make a move down the straight? It looks like he will. Jordan just trying to defend. And he does, he defends well. Oh, and Bulgarian span. Bulgarian has span. It's given Scruffy some time to catch up, but Bulgarian looks like he is recovering well. Let's go back up to Old Enemy as he is making time, as Blackstone has gone a second behind him now. DRS is disabled at the moment. It looks like Fruki and Mamba are still going at it. The Williams and the Alfa Romeo. Is Mama gonna get the move down here? He goes down the inside. Oh, and Freaky stays in front. He's trying to get a gap away from Mumbo here. Zinski's right behind him. It's a three-way battle here for P3. Looks like Freaky is going to keep it for now. So go back to old enemy, just getting faster each lap. So he set the fastest lap there. Look at Freaky trying to defend well here. And he is defending well. Bulgarian Ninja overtakes Villas there after a spin. But it is 5 seconds behind Richie. Oh, and Mumbo has overtaken Freaky. But Freaky has overtaken him again. He has got back his position as Mungo goes really wide there. And Zunski overtakes Mumbo as well. As Freaky has gained 5/10 of a gap from Zunski. Oh, and he's gaining even more now. They're going to that really tight corner. They'll go down the DRS straight. Let's see where old enemy is. Blackstone looks like he is gaining time, but he's also dropping. Let's go back though to Mumbo, as he looks as if he's gonna try and catch up and make the move here, as they are all three of them are still battling him for P3 as they go down another DRS straight, as DRS is enabled again. We see there Mumbo using a bit of overtake just to get in front of Zunski. Willie on it. They go wheel to wheel. They don't make contact though. Pushed a bit wide there. He's got some DRS. Using a bit of overtake. Looks like he will get in front there, and he does. Mumbo makes the move. Bazooki's gets a good switchback and goes back up into P4 as Freaky is just trying to get away desperately. All three of them stay positions as an old enemy has made so much time and put Blackstone 2 seconds behind him. I'm trying to put even more. Mumbo is still trying to push to get that P4 position. We go down and we see Village is 12 seconds behind Scraffy. He must have made a pit stop. Oh, but what's going on here? The two Alpha Tauris are overtaking each other. Oh, and it's Jordan and Richie. Oh, and Richie makes contact there as he went down the inside, went off track, and has come back up and hit Jordan. And it looks like Jordan has suffered with wing damage there. Yeah, as he goes into the pits there. Not clean by Richie there, from our perspective. Let's see. Mumbo has overtaken Zunski, but they're still side by side. Well, Mumbo gets a bit of drifts out, almost spins out. He does stay behind Zuki, and he's picked up a 3-second penalty there for track limits. Zuki overtook Fruki. Oh, Fruki's dropped down. Don't know what happened there, but he is dropped down by a lot. It's a battle for P3. Oh, my wheel to wheel. Did they make contact there? doesn't look like they did, but Bulgarian and Fruki now are side by side as well. As Bulgarian gets in front of Richie is as well going up into P6 as Fruki and Richie both go wide there. Oh, and Mumbo has to pit. Maybe he got a bit of wing damage. We'll have to see here in the pits if he is getting a wing change. It'll be interesting to see. No, he's just getting new tyres. I mean, they were 8 laps old, so was it a strategic move to go onto the softs there? Richie also pits for hards. So now Zunski is 6 seconds behind Blackstone. Oh, okay. We good? Oh, okay, we're good. And Zunski is 6 seconds behind Blackstone, as Blackstone is 2 seconds behind the older enemy. And the thing is, it's whoever gets the better pit. When will they pit? And what tyre choice will they go on? Mumbo is 14 seconds behind Fruki, but he obviously is just pit, so we'll catch up when everyone else pits in front of him, as Scruffy is in P8 trying to catch up to Mumbo now. He's 7 tenths behind, so Scruffy is rapid fast, so let's see if he can keep up with Mumbo. We go back to Blackstone and Old Enemy. They haven't pit this lap. They haven't pit lap 10. Just trying to use their tyres as much as they can. Richie is right by Jordan, who is right by Village, and they both look like a three-way battle here for P9. They're all on new tyres, really. Village on the oldest set of mediums with 5 laps. They're going to the first corner here. Richie has to brake to avoid contact as Jordan tries to get Village. Here they come down the straight, DRS straight. Which one of them have got DRS on me? Oh, that looked like a bit of contact. I'm not too sure, but it looked like Jordan had made contact with Village there. Let's see what happens here. Village looks like he gets away by quite a bit. Still in DRS range though. Oh, and look, Blackstone has pit. An older enemy has stayed out, but Blackstone has pit. See here, is it a fast? It was fast, but he drops down to P3. But that will only be for the minute. And Jerv is also pit. The question is, will Village, Jordan and Richie get closer to Jerv? Yeah, as they look like they don't. As Village is still 34 seconds behind, but I think that is just glitched a little. Yeah, as the time goes down now to 18 seconds behind. Looks like Scruffy is trying to catch up to Mumbo to make a move, as Mumbo does have this 3-second penalty. So right now, Scruffy is in provisional P6. We see from the helicopter broadcast view. Scruffy is on the 6-lap hards, as Mumbo is on the 1-lap soft, so obviously Mumbo has the advantage here of tyres. But let's see, will Scruffy pick up, as he is adding on some more time, as he's gone up by a few tenths. An old enemy does pit this lap. Azunski goes in to P1, but he hasn't pitted yet. Either it's Fruki, who goes into P2. But the question is, will Blackstone catch up to an old enemy here? As he doesn't. He does gain a little bit of time before they pitted, though. Blackstone's only 1.4 seconds behind him now. Both on new mediums. So this is quite interesting. As Jordan and Richie look like they are basically side by side. So it's Phillips as he comes out of the pit entry now. Pit exit even. I cannot speak. But as all three of them are all basically side by... Oh! And that is a crash and a half as Jordan goes DNFs there. And that will be a safety car. Well, that was a big crash from what we could see. He just looks like he's gone into the back and his tyres twisted. Let's hope the two other drivers don't have any damage. But we see here, Zunski and Fruki are probably going to pit this lap now. As we will see here, Zunski has pit. And Fruki, is he going to make the pit? Obviously he will. It's the smart choice. As Fruki picks up a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Wait, I read that right, didn't I? It did say 5-second penalty. What's going on here? Don't think you can serve it in the pit lane for speeding in the pit lane, so. You see, this is where the incident was, right there. Let's go in the car of the leader here. Not ideal for him. Not ideal safety car for an old enemy. As he was quite far in front, but it does mean he does get P1 again. With Zunski and Fruki pitting for hards. We are in lap 13 here, out of the 29 here in round 1 opening of Bahrain. Let's just go through the positions at the moment. Old enemy in P1, Blackstone in P2, Zunski in P3, Jerv is in P4, Fruki is in P5, Bulgarian Ninja is in P6, Mumbo is in P7, Scraffy is in P8, Richie is in P9, and Village is in dead last P10. As he is quite far behind from all the other drivers. We are going to look at the penalties quick. Oh, here, we'll look at the stops. Village said stop 3 times. Wow. And penalties. Yeah, Fruki did get about 5 seconds for speeding in the pit lane. Bulgarian got a 5-second penalty. And Mumbo got a track limit penalty. So, yeah. Everyone on mediums and hards. No one's on the softs. So, that is interesting to see. Everyone just trying to last out till the end of the race. As we go back to an old enemy. And we'll have to see. Will the safety car come in this lap? It'll be interesting to see. It's Village catch up that he looks like he will this lap. And it should come in. Okay. So, really, it is. Will the safety car come in this lap?
Hello, hello.
Hello, Crieps.
Hello. Oh, I'm back.
Oh my God, you're back. Really loud on my shit. Holy sh.
Yeah, I'm using my streaming mic.
Hey, hold on, talk.
Hello, hello, hello. I'm
Hey,
back.
that sounds good. Hey, you sound good, Dean.
Lovely, lovely, lovely.
You're a bit. Actually, I'll turn you up a little more. Hey.
I'm very quiet on the stream.
There you go.
Very quiet.
It should. I'll turn you up to about. Hey, talk your loudest.
Yeah. Okay. Yo.
Yeah, there we go.
Hello.
There we go.
Yeah, I can hear me now. I'm joining the game now.
Alright, safety car is coming in this lap as the old enemy is in P1. We'll see. Will Blackstone overtake him as they are all warming up their tyres? Oh, it looks like there's been a bit of an overtaking under safety car. What is going on? And as we see now, oh, the enemy is started, and it's green flag, and here we go, racing again. Should we see them come into corner 1 of sector 1? Zuski has pit. Oh, and there's a yellow flag in sector 1. What has happened here? It looked like Bulgarian.
Yeah, Bulgarian Ninja has no front wing.
Oh, something must have happened there.
Can't see anyone else with damage, so an old enemy leads from Blackstone and Fruki. So not too much changing at the top then, but Jerv in P4 and 3 people DNF'd. So that's interesting. But yeah, Bulgarian Ninja now has to do a whole lap without a front wing. And did Zunski pit after the safety car?
Yeah, he's pit after safety car. It's a very odd move from Zunski.
Strategy's not come through. Typical Ferrari.
As we look at the stops now, Zunski has stopped times with Village stopping 4 times in this race. It's still in P8. So we look at everyone's on mediums and hards with basically 1 to 5 lap old. Yeah, and Freaky with 5-second penalty, Mumbo with a 3, and Bulgarian with a 5.
Oh damn, what that's for. But yeah, Bulgarian Ninja, his race is going to really struggle now. And old enemy still leads the way by just over 5/10 from Blackstone. And Fruki there in the Williams, just chilling behind them. These two both on the medium, so Fruki's going to struggle to keep pace. And Jerv is also on the hard, but Scraffy's definitely want to close that 2-second gap to Jerv and Fruki. On the mediums, he's going to want to make quick work of them.
Mumbo's trying to make a move on Richie now, as they're going down the DRS straight. No DRS enabled though, at the moment. And he looks like he's about to make the move. Is he going to make it though? And he does. He takes P6 here.
Decent move there, down the inside of Richie. Zunski ahead of Bulgarian Ninja, because Bulgarian Ninja is in for his pit stop, change of front wing, and serve that 5-second time penalty, so he's going to be well off the pace.
But we've also got to remember Mumbo and Richie both have a penalty, so it is really just for who finishes in front of the other.
Fair enough, friend. Villard's actually technically in P6 right now, just chilling.
Yeah.
There. Yeah. Old enemy still leading from Blackstone, dropping him a little bit. Blackstone struggling a little bit to keep up with an old enemy. And Fruki also struggling, but that's to be expected on the hards. Scraffy though, he's right on the back of Jerv, on the mediums in the Red Bull. He's going to want that, make that move soon. DRS still not enabled yet. An old enemy with the fastest lap, a 1:30.3. DRS is enabled actually. There's that DRS beep, and you can see Scraffy. He's looking to get past Jerv on this straight. Wait, I heard the DRS beep, but no DRS. Interesting. Anyway. But yeah, Scraffy there, through on Jerv, into P4. He's now going to chase down Fruki. Yeah, Scraffy still has DRS. So
here's the next DRS one.
Yeah, no, Scraffy had DRS, so
no
answer. So Jerv, unfortunately, there. Left in the dust by Scraffy. And Scrappy will probably drop him out of DRS already. Yep, there we go. Already over 1 second between the two drivers. The mediums, the fresher mediums as well. Not even just softer, fresher. Will be a big difference. Fruki gaining a little bit on Blackstone there. And Old Enemy's really dropped Blackstone. Blackstone's struggling a little bit, it seems.
Blackstone did lock up on that corner. It looked like.
Damn, yeah. Blackstone struggling then. Fruki trying to get within a second and get DRS to just keep him safe from Scrappy there. The Red Bull driver lurking in the background, trying to make it a double Red Bull podium. Yeah, 2 seconds now is the gap, and Fruki, he's used his ERS though. Fruki's ERS light is flashing.
He is in the DRS zone, though, or Black Zone, where we get the beep. Yeah. And we do get the beep.
There we go. DRS is open. You can see it on the offboard. Fruki nearly setting his fastest lap of the race, only a 10th off. He's right on the back of Blackstone, though. Blackstone's definitely going to be looking in his mirrors as he goes into Sector 1.
Now down into the second. Now down into the second DRS zone, as he got DRS again.
He does, and both their ERS lights are flashing now. These guys are both pushing, and Scrappy's just chilling there behind them. And Blackstone's run wide. Blackstone is struggling on these tyres, funnily enough. Really struggling.
Mumbo and Richie are battling still down the back, and Bulgarian does pick up another 3-second penalty.
Interesting. Richie trying to get back past Mumbo, but struggling and failing, unfortunately. But he will have a second shot in his DRS zone.
So will Fruki.
Right on the back of Blackstone. Here we go. 4 tenths back. Blackstone breaking the slipstream. Bulgarian Ninja with the fastest lap. Fair play. DRS open for Fruki, but he can't get close enough. We look back to Richie. He's looking like he's quite far away, but he has ERS. They're both using ERS. Can Richie get past? Rumbo gives him a little bit of a squeeze there on the exit. They're side by side in turn 11. And it could be a great move by Richie, but nah, Mumbo just has the better line and keeps it there in P6. Some great battling. Once a little bit wide though, gets a little bit out of sorts, and Richie gets a much better exit out of that corner. Can Richie make a move into the final corner? I don't think he will. I think he'll be patient. Yeah, he keeps alive. Mumbo breaks the slipstream. Now Richie just needs a good exit here. He does. He gets a decent exit. Mumbo there gets another 3-second time penalty. Mumbo's all over the place. He's feeding the pressure from Richie, and there goes Richie straight past Mumbo. No questions asked. And Fruki also passed Blackstone. Now Blackstone now has DRS on Fruki. Both their DRS lights are flashing, and their fighting is allowing Scrappy to get into the fight, but Fruki faces his car perfectly there on the racing line, and Blackstone can't get past. Fruki remains up there in P2 on them hard tyres. Scrappy only at 1.3 seconds behind now. Blackstone right on the back of Fruki, basically pushing him through Sector 2 here. Fruki though, putting a little bit of time there on the hard, to be fair. Blackstone starting to really, really struggle on these mediums. Not sure what happened.
Blackstone does get DRS there.
Bulgarian just sets another fastest lap. Will Blackstone be close enough to have a look into turn 11?
He's not close enough, but he does give him a lot of time there on Fruki.
Runs a little bit wide. Runs a little bit wide into the braking zone, and Scrappy's 5 tenths behind Blackstone. And Mumbo and Richie are fighting once again.
Blackstone's looking to make a move, but he doesn't have the space to.
Richie side by side through turn 11 and 12. And Mumbo maintains the position, but now they've invited Village into this fight as well. But we look further up the field to the higher points paying positions. Blackstone and Scrappy both have DRS off of Fruki here. Fruki baking the toe. Scrappy has more ERS than both of these guys and isn't using it down the straight. Blackstone going past Fruki though. Fruki's out of ERS. Fruki has no ERS. And they're side by side into turn 1, and Blackstone is back through. Richie ahead of Mumbo. And Villa's looking to make a move on Mumbo as well. Down the inside, Villa sends it, locks up. A little bit of contact there, but can't quite get the move done. Scruffy right on the back of Fruki now. Fruki and Blackstone both struggling for ERS, but Scruffy does have enough ERS to fight these guys, that is for sure. And the fresher mediums as well. Is he going to make a move down the inside of this corner? No, he doesn't. Backs out a little bit. He's waiting for this DRS. Blackstone getting a little bit squirrely there on the exit of turn 7. That's turn 8, not turn 7, or turn 9. I'm not even sure. One of the two. I know that's turn 10 though. Fruki running wide. Scruffy gets a much better exit. Bulgarian Ninja once again sets the fastest lap. He's really pushing to catch up to Zunski there. Scruffy doesn't make any moves. And Zunski gets a 3-second time penalty, speaking of him. There. Villard's struggling to get close to Mumbo and Richie. Mumbo driving it down the inside of turn 11. These are some great on-track battles here. Richie looking for a switchback. Can he get back past Mumbo? No, he can't. Mumbo is safely up into P6 once again. Scruffy having a little look down the inside of the final corner. Doesn't make the move, though. Fruki's ERS light is still flashing. Luckily, he'll have DRS off of Blackstone to try and help defend from Scruffy. But Fruki really struggling for ERS. Fruki and Blackstone both struggling for ERS. Look at those lights flashing. It's like a Christmas tree. And Blackstone is about to drop 2 positions here. Scruffy's looking down the inside to make a move on Blackstone. He backs out though, because Blackstone defends very nicely there on Scruffy. Scruffy just trying to keep it clean, trying to not get any damage. And Richie is back past Mumbo. Will Mumbo be able to get back past him? Nearly making contact into breaking zone. And Villas does make contact with Mumbo. Villas makes contact with Mumbo's side pod once again. And he's really fallen off the pace. He might have some front wing damage there. That's unfortunate for him.
Yeah, he does have front wing damage. I saw a bit of his wing go. Will he have to pit again?
He will, yeah. His whole front left end plate is missing.
Oh.
Mumbo and Richie side by side once again in Sector 2. And Villas gets the 3-second time penalty. Yeah, it's really affecting him. Mumbo runs wide once again, though. So these battles are great. But yet now becomes a Scruffy. He's right on the back of Blackstone.
In the ERS, DRS.
Yeah, they all have DRS. Fruki is far enough away. No moves made into turn 11. Scruffy just playing it safe here on the mediums. But as time goes on, Fruki's hards will come into fruition against these mediums. So Fruki just needs to play this out smart. Try and regain some ERS probably, but he runs wide immediately as soon as I say that. And Scruffy is side by side with Blackstone. This is it. Blackstone's going. Scruffy's going for the move on Blackstone into the final corner. Who's going to outbreak who? Can Blackstone hold it around the outside? No. Scruffy gets the move done and makes a bit of contact there with Blackstone. Hopefully Blackstone hasn't got any damage from that bit of contact. If he does, that is so unfortunate. No, it doesn't look to have any damage. So yeah, Fruki now leading the way. But
And Scruffy makes a move.
And Scruffy is through on both of these drivers. And Fruki runs wide. And Blackstone's through on Fruki. Fruki now down 2 positions in one straight. That's so unfortunate.
We're now in the DRS again.
1-2. It's a Red Bull 1-2 now. And an old enemy is 3 seconds up the road here. And no one can make a move back on Scruffy. Mumbo's still in P6 and Richie's still in P7. No moves here. And Richie's too far back to have a go into turn 4. That is for sure. Jerv going maybe a little bit slowly. The question is, will Mumbo and Richie catch up to Jerv by the end of this race? But yeah, Fruki getting dropped a little bit by Blackstone here. And Blackstone also getting dropped a little bit by Scruffy. Scruffy's stretching the legs of that Red Bull now. And he's actually catching an old enemy who's just chilling up in P1. Red Bull 1-2, as I said, getting an absolutely amazing points haul for Red Bull in the first race of EVL Racing League. Blackstone gaining plenty of time in that DRS zone. Fruki struggling through turn 12. Having to lift massively through there.
All Scruffy needs to do really is play the team game now. And just defend for his teammate and just try and keep P2.
Yeah, that's for sure. Keep this Red Bull 1-2 at least double podium. Blackstone is still right on the back of Scruffy, but Scruffy's just keeping enough distance. And also the ERS to defend from Blackstone. Weaving on the straight there, trying to break the slipstream. And Blackstone is out of ERS there. So that's how fine Blackstone is playing this. Blackstone is out of ERS completely down that straight. And Scruffy does get a decent exit away from Blackstone. And Fruki's out of DRS range now. Fruki has been dropped from DRS. And if you didn't know, if you're below 10% ERS, it actually outputs less power to use up less battery. So going below 10% ERS is when your light starts flashing, because you will be going slower in a straight line because your battery's outputting less power pretty much. You're going slower. You have less horsepower. So you've got to really avoid going into those single digits of ERS. And Scruffy has dropped Blackstone. Blackstone is out of DRS range. Yep, he has no DRS. Scruffy is gone. He has dropped these two, and Fruki is also out of DRS range on Blackstone, so that fight is over. Scruffy's come through, made the moves, asserted his dominance, and left. Mumbo getting a bit squirrely though now. We look to the only battle on the entire race. Richie looking to get past Mumbo. They've been battling the whole time. I've had my power back pretty much, ever since the safety car. And Richie not quite making a move into turn 11. running a little bit wide in turn 12 as well. Mumbo's fresher hards really helping him out through this end of second sector here. Nearly gaining 5 tenths through those 4 corners alone. But Richie gaining time there with the slipstream on Mumbo. But Mumbo once again gets a better exit. Those fresher tyres are helping so much. But 3 tenths back. Richie has ERS. Is he going to go for a move on Mumbo? It's certainly looking like it. Closing right up. Before they even break, he is through on Mumbo. But Mumbo breaks later than him. And they're still side by side into turn 1. And Mumbo maintains the lead ahead of Richie for P6 there. Not quite the lead. I'm sure they wish they were aiming for the lead. And Mumbo has DRS as well, I believe, there. So yeah, Mumbo gaining plenty of time there from that little maneuver from Richie. Great gameplay there from Mumbo as Richie gets a 3-second time penalty. That is so unfortunate. I believe they're on equal penalties now. Let's have a look. Yeah, both on 6 seconds there now. Mumbo did have more penalties than Richie that whole time. All Richie needs to do was play it safe and he would have had the position, but now he needs to actually battle fit on track and he's out of DRS range. Mumbo has dropped Richie, so now Mumbo has that P6 pretty much locked down. Bulgarian Ninja 4 seconds away from Villards. They're going to be looking to close up, but Villards is on fresh softs compared to those old mediums. And Zunski on fresh softs looking to chase down Bulgarian Ninja. 5 seconds between them with, I believe, 5 laps left of the Grand Prix.
Looks like it looks like it will be a Red Bull 1-2 at this point, with everyone dropping back and gaining time.
Yeah, Scraffy is gaining time on his teammate and old enemy slowly but surely. Scraffy, the actual Red Bull driver, so he needs these points for the championship. An old enemy just for reserve right now. I don't know if he is planning on becoming an actual driver, but there's no seats really, so he can't really do that. Blackstone still getting dropped in P3 and Fruki still losing time slowly to Blackstone. Mumbo losing time to Jerv as well, so Jerv's just been chilling. The fight but probably being saved really by the Mumbo and Richie's fighting, which is looking to be over now as Richie still can't get back into DRS of Mumbo. Then there's just a casual 28-second gap to the next runner of Villards. And then Zunski chilling at the back with the Ferrari strategy. Gets the fastest lap though, so we'll get 2 points as everyone here has guaranteed points because of the 3 people who have DNF there. Scraffy now only 1.5 seconds off his teammate, so he's catching pretty quick. So this will be interesting. He has 1 lap fresher tyres as well. So it'll be interesting to see if they do battle, if an old enemy just lets them go. But will Scraffy catch an old enemy before the end of this race? Will we have a last lap battle between the 2 teammates, the 2 Red Bulls? That's the question. Only 5 tenths in it. That's all Scraffy needs to get into this crucial DRS detection. Then close right up close to an old enemy. But catching is one thing, overtaking is a whole different ball game. And Richie's still not managing to get into DRS of Mumbo. Only just out of it though, less than a 10th out of the DRS zone. All he needs to do is get into DRS in the braking zone here. Yes, he is. He's into DRS zone. Richie has caught back up to Mumbo, despite being on much older, hard tyres. Question is, will he have DRS? Has he just about got it? Will this fight be back on for P6?
And it looks like it won't.
No, he has DRS.
Oh, he has DRS.
Yeah,
oh.
So it's back on. The fight is back. Richie back in DRS range. And Mumbo gets another 3-second time penalty. So now the fight doesn't even matter if Richie doesn't get any time penalties, because Mumbo, under pressure from Richie, once again makes a mistake and runs wide. It's now 9 seconds of penalties compared to Richie's 6. So unfortunate. Scraffy struggling to catch his teammate now. Progress has definitely slowed down.
Freaky is catching up to Blackstone a little.
Yeah, these hard tyres are probably more grippy now than the mediums, with how long they've been on them. But he's not catching quite enough. But Richie's right on the back of Mumbo now. 4 tenths. This fight is now back on. Even though it doesn't really need to be fought, Richie's definitely probably going to want this position on track. And Mumbo getting all squirrely there through turn 13. Nearly losing the back end and sending it straight into the wall. Good save though from the Alfa Romeo driver. Now Richie looking to shape up a move on the DRS straight of turn 1. Scraffy has lost time to his teammate as well. So that's not looking good for him getting the win. No enemy. Oh no, wait, no he hasn't. Wait, that was glitchy. That was very, very glitchy. Right, the game is lagging a little bit here. But Richie on the back of Mumbo. Mumbo weaving a little bit. Richie deliberately closing DRS before the braking zone. Smart from him to stay behind. He's going to take the second bite of the cherry for this second DRS zone. Is he close enough though? Has Mumbo done a good enough job to stay far enough ahead in turns 1, 2 and 3? Yes, he does into turn 4. But Mumbo does one a little bit wide. He's struggling on them hard tires a little bit. But Richie doesn't get close enough.
Scraffy's got DRS. Scraffy has got DRS on an old enemy.
That weird glitch there where he did momentarily dip into DRS range was actually the correct time. Scraffy is in DRS range of an old enemy. The question is an old enemy slowing down because Scraffy is the actual Red Bull driver and he needs the points for the championship? Or is just an old enemy struggling on the tires? But now we have a battle for the lead, ladies and gentlemen. Scraffy versus an old enemy. Question is, will it be a battle? Both their ERS lights are flashing, so they're both pushing here. Will it be a battle? Or will it just be a regular old teammate just lets the teammate through?
And here we go. DRS again.
Scraffy moves to the inside, an old enemy doesn't even defend. And Scraffy's through to P1 and leads the way for the Bahrain Grand Prix on lap 28. But an old enemy is right there. But will he go for the move or will he just stay behind? It's looking like he'll just stay behind. Already 4 tenths back, not close enough at all for a move.
Oh.
Just have a little bit of a look there, but runs deep in the braking zone. Scrappy stays ahead, but Richie is past Mumbo. Richie has got past Mumbo. They clip into each other there. A little bit glitchy. The question is, Mumbo's got back past Richie. Will Mumbo have DRS here and just pull away? No, Richie does have DRS, and Bulgarian Ninja gets another 3 seconds of time penalty. That's unfortunate. And Zunski's actually on the back of Bulgarian Ninja, and Scrappy's dropped an old enemy by over a second already. But Zunski looking to get that extra point of P9 on the back, goes to the inside, and it nearly outbreaks Bulgarian Ninja. Bulgarian Ninja hanging it back round the outside though. Beautiful defense from Bulgarian Ninja, who has DRS though, and Zunski gets a so much better exit on the fresh softs. Who has DRS? Neither of them have DRS there, so it must have been absolutely level when they went over the DRS detention point. But Zunski just with the freshest softs down the inside at turn 4, and that is him up into P9. Fresh softs coming through absolutely clutch. Richie only just in DRS of Mumbo, by the way, only just maintaining it. But Fruki's back in DRS of Blackstone on the last lap of the Grand Prix. Fruki is back and he's going to try and take that position off of Blackstone, but it doesn't matter anyway because the penalty of 5 seconds for Fruki is stopping him from getting the actual track position.
Yeah.
After the race.
Yes, Fruki. He was speeding in the pit lane earlier on, so he did pick up that 5-second penalty.
That's so unfortunate. Can Fruki make a move in this lap though? That is the question. No, none of these moves actually matter though, because of the penalties. It's just pointless battling. So this is actually pretty much your finishing grid here.
If anything, if they do battle, it could end up with Jerv catching up on some time when they're battling into corner. Oh, it's last lap. Never mind.
It's the last lap of the Grand Prix, bro. 9 seconds back. I don't know what they're gonna do for 9 seconds. But yeah, so this is it pretty much. Scruffy looking to be like your first ever race winner of EVL. No enemy looking to make it a Red Bull 1-2, the first ever 1-2 of EVL as well. Goes to Red Bull. Backstone, the Mercedes driver in P3. And Fruki there chilling in P4. Richie gets past Mumbo. He's trying to get the track position legitimately here. Just for bragging rights, pretty much. Because Mumbo has those extra penalties. Richie goes defensive, but he has DRS anyway. Mumbo gets quite a bit of time gained in that DRS zone. And
Scruffy is the first EVL race winner for Red Bull. And it is a 1-2 from Red Bull.
Backstone across the line, along with Fruki there, P3 and P4.
And Mumbo with a
oh, he's into the wall and has lost his front wing. Joe coming across the line and he's weaving about. He's happy with that P5. Richie, I'm not sure what happened between Mumbo and Richie just there, but Mumbo currently has no front wing.
He also picked up a 3-second penalty from that.
That's weird. I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe seen that in a report incident soon. But yeah, Richie across the line. He gets P6. Mumbo gets P7. Maybe a bit of frustration that was from Mumbo. Villa's looking like he's going to get P8. And Zuki going to come across the line in P9 and Bulgarian Ninja in P10. Jordan, Shees and Tib all DNF'd unfortunately. and the other 3 who qualified couldn't turn back up to the race restart that I believe happened earlier. Yeah, Tsunki across the 9, and Bulgarian Ninja, I believe Bulgarian Ninja has the fastest lap. And there you go, that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the end of the first ever race for EVL Racing League. Driver of the day goes to Jerv. Fair play, Jerv. Didn't see much action from him today. He was kind of in no man's land the whole time. But here's your podium now as well. Scruffy, your first ever race winner for EVL. And then 1-2 for Red Bull. An old enemy coming through as the reserve driver there. Coming through clutch. Scruffy, despite his complaining in qualifying, still wins the race. And Blackstone there got the first ever pole position. And does get on the first ever podium of EVL. So fair play to him. Against such good drivers like an old enemy and Scruffy. I respect the effort. But there you go, that's your first ever standing. And Zunski actually gets the fastest lap, so he gets 3 points. So fair play to him. And Scruffy there, P1. An old enemy, P2. Blackstone, P3. That is your podium there.
Need to screenshot this. Oh, there we go.
Fair enough, fair enough. Are we going to be doing interviews or...?
Should we? It's first race, let's do some.
It's first race, let's do some. So who are we going to interview then?
I mean, okay, so I reckon, obviously the Red Bull 2, and I reckon
Blackstone, probably.
Blackstone, and maybe Mumbo. See what happened at the end. Yep.
Keep it to 3, I think.
Yep. I don't actually have a screen for interviews. We haven't done that yet.
Alright, yeah. Yeah, maybe leave it for the time we actually have an interview screen. That might be a good idea.
I mean, yeah, okay, we'll wait until next week then.
Yeah, we'll wait until next week for the first interviews.
When we get our brand new overlays being made by Will at the moment.
Yeah, yeah. That'll be nice. That'll be good, yeah. Fortunately, they won't quite finish for at least today's race. They might be finished for tomorrow though, if we're in any luck. But yeah, so that is it for the first race of the official EVL season. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Apologies for my power cut earlier, but thank you very much to Jack for coming through clutch with the stream.
No problem, man.
And we'll see you tomorrow at 7 PM GMT
for
Division 1 at Bahrain.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, have a great rest of your days.
Yeah, have a great evening.